Hello, stabbers! Welcome to another StabMovies.com update vlog. I'm Joshua Patrick Dudley, and today I'm here to show you guys some more props that were created for us for the Stab Reboot by one of our official StabMovies.com partners, Burkbench Designs. You can find him on Instagram. His name is Clive, and his information about @Burkbench Designs on Instagram will be posted right here, so you know how to spell it and you know where to find him. Anything that you see in today's video, you will be able to buy through Clive @Burkbench Designs on Instagram, so shoot him a message on Instagram if there's anything you see that you want to purchase. So there's a couple of different things I'm going to show you. Not all of these things are going to get used in the Stab Reboot, but they may be used in future productions, and they are really, really cool to have. So as lots of you guys know, one of the most important things to have when filming a Scream fan film, or for us Stab movies, is a Buck 120. We film with all different kinds of Buck 120s, and we want to remind you again, never swing a real knife at any of your actors in your movies, or any people for that matter. Do not actually stab people. Be very, very careful if you film with a real knife. We film with a real knife, but we don't swing it at people anymore. We just use it for special close-up shots of the knife and stuff like that. So what I'm going to show you right now, made by Burkbench Designs, is actually a rubber Buck 120. So this isn't made for close-up shots. It really is just made for the shots where we'll be stabbing people, and that way we won't hurt anyone because it will just bend. The whole knife is made out of rubber, and it is really, really cool. This is also a really cheap alternative to buying one of the resin models that you can buy through Burkbench or any of our other StabMovies.com partners that offer knives. They're much cheaper because they're made out of rubber. Again though, like I said, not made for close-up shots. They really are just made for action shots so that you don't hurt anybody. This is something we've wanted to have for a very, very long time, so we are super, super excited that Burkbench Designs makes them, and he does such a beautiful job. I mean, just look at it in the light. Even this, made out of rubber, it's still shiny and beautiful. So, you will see this in the Stab Reboot. It will get swung at a few people. Hopefully you won't know when it's the rubber knife, but it is the rubber knife when people are getting stabbed. Burkbench is also working on a special retractable version of the Buck 120 for us, which is something we have been hunting for literally since we started making the movies and haven't been able to find anywhere. So if you are also looking for a retractable Buck 120, Burkbench Designs is going to be the place to go. He's still refining the design of it right now and getting all the mechanisms to work, so they're not available for sale yet, but when we get ours, we will make another special video just about the retractable Buck 120. He also makes resin replicas, and he also makes some really cool stab versions of stuff. So I'm super excited to show you some of those. So this next thing I'm going to show you is another Buck 120, but it is a special stab version of the Buck 120. Ooh, ah! This is made out of resin. It is not rubber like the last knife that I showed you, so it will snap if you stab somebody with it or if you bump it into something. Resin is a tricky material to work with. It looks great, they're great props, but like I said, if you're planning on bumping it into someone or something, it will snap, just like any of the other resin knives that we've used. But this is a special stab version, and it is also glow in the dark, which is really, really, really cool. I can't turn off all the lights to show you that it glows in the dark because my video just won't pick that up right now. But this, again, Burkbench Designs special stab version of the Buck 120. Burkbench also makes the versions of the knife that you can see in Scream 2 in the theater scene that they're passing out to all of the fans in the theater. We don't have one of those yet, but he will send us one eventually, and they are exact replicas of the one in the movie, and they are really cool, and they also glow in the dark like this bad boy. One of the other special stab things that Burkbench Designs sent us is this awesome little ghost face, and of course he's green, just like on the movie poster for Stab. So it is really, really cool. We love these. These are really cute. You can use them as magnets, decorations, whatever you want. So we got a couple of these, and they are just really, really awesome. Again, stuff like this you can also order right through Burkbench Designs. Burkbench Designs also makes a ton of cool props of like body parts and stuff like that. So he's working on some intestines for us and stuff like that, but he did in the meantime send us this little severed ear, and it is really, really gross. Even on the back you can see that there's a bunch of brain matter and skull matter stuck in there, and then the severed ear on the front, and they are really cool. They're made out of really latexy, goopy stuff. They're so awesome. This is such a cool prop to have. Again, I'm not sure if we're going to use it in the actual Stab Reboot because it's not in the script anywhere that someone gets their ear cut off, but it's so cool that we might just have to write it in. The next thing I'm going to show you is a special Stab version of the Brandon James mask from the MTV show. Ooh, this also glows in the dark, and it's got this awesome green color. Burkbench Designs beautiful work, beautiful work. This is his own sculpt, his own mold. He does, like I said, fantastic work in everything that he does. So this is really, really cool. Again, something you may not see in the Stab Reboot, but you never know when it's gonna pop up because it is really cool to have this version of the mask. He does beautiful, beautiful work. You can see all the straps and everything like that. And we absolutely love this. It's so cool to have Stab versions of some of the other stuff. So imagine if MTV's Scream had continued on with their storyline, maybe they would have had Stab movies too, and maybe this is the mask that would have been on the poster in the movies of their Stab movies. The final item I'm going to show for you today is another mask that Clive, also known as Burkbench Designs, created just for us. It is a copyright-free version of another kind of spooked out face mask. It kind of resembles the MTV mask, but it kind of has this Goblin look to it too, and it's also green, like the Stab movies. And another really freaking cool mask, really freaking cool original sculpt made by Clive, Burkbench Designs. You can also buy this from him by visiting him on Instagram. And again, not sure if you're gonna see this in the Stab Reboot. It may pop up somewhere you don't expect it, but this mask is freaking awesome too. Absolutely beautiful. Clive, thank you for everything that you sent to us. This is absolutely gorgeous and we can't wait to use a bunch of it in the next movie. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this special look at some more of the props that we'll be using in the Stab Reboot. And like I said, anything that you want to purchase from Burkbench Designs, visit him on Instagram and send him a message. And also check out our other StabMovies.com partners for more exciting props and costumes. I'll see you guys soon in the next video and we will be posting some more updates and stuff like that soon on the Stab Reboot. See you later, Stabbers!